It's 11:11. I have to be up at 8. But I don't tend to sleep 8 hours. I tend to sleep 7 hours. Well, it's going to be a long day. Oh, the light ran out of power. Didn't really make much difference. Switch those batteries though. I've got a little bit of setting up to do, so like, even if I do have an hour, I'll be fine. No sign of the crystals. Found it. What about you now? Have any luck? Nothing, nothing, nothing. This cannot be. Gabu saw them. Spied, spotted, saw. Think, brother. You must. Sorry. Think, brother. Just whenever I see brother, I think of a Scottish accent. Must have moved them. Yes. The question is where to and why. Within Gomorrah, where they were summoned Titan once before. Need to do so again. It's the only explanation. What about mother and father and the others? We have to help them. We will, Kipu. We will. Stay calm. We still have time. They have yet to call for the remaining crates. Yes, they would have found the other caches empty. Sounded the alarm, which is their word for alarm. Nevertheless, I believe the time for stealth has passed. We must reach the navel, and I don't like that sentence. And seize the remaining crystals. There was no other way to prevent Titan summoning. I definitely shouldn't be drinking cola at 11 o'clock at night. I'm gonna though, but I shouldn't. Because if I don't get any sleep tonight, it's a really bad night to not get sleep. Nevertheless, I believe time for stealth has passed, which breaches the... Yeah, okay. But first... Okay, this ground... very much, I can feel the, how do I put it? Somebody's drawn rock, right, obviously, but they've gone rocky. Rock is, you know, it's not flat, it's got lots of hole. And I can see that it's been generated by noise. That is to say, it's random numbers. I've just decided where the ups and downs are. Which is how you do that, but it's just like quite a wide area to do that sort of thing. I mean, it might have been pulled up and stuff. I don't know, maybe. It's just a little bit of visual. Yeah, it's fine. It looks fine on the smaller screen. On a really big screen, it's just like... Because it looks very smooth at the same time as being rocky. Yeah, I just so happen to be looking right there, which is not a thing we generally would be looking at. Like this, it's fine. Bomb. It's a grenade. Crystal Nav, if you'd be so kind. Delivered the camp overlook safekeeping. Recall E03 within Montgomery Mines should deliver to you to Naval. Gabu never doubtless knows the way. Is that another dungeon? Strange, I would have thought you were eager to remain in the thick of the action, but if this is where you prefer, Godspeed, brother. This way. Beast that mourned. What's the quest called? Take this, I take this as the E03 we seek. Right then. As soon as Alpha Nova arrives at Bulgaria, I trust you're feeling suitably heroic now. No telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. Okay, that feels very much like we're about to go into an instance. Or not, because maybe it's just level. What's that? Oh, it's one of those with a howl. Quickly, clods, briskly, swiftly, quickly. Not suffer any more delays. Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There's no summoning this day. Overdwellers here? But how did you... Overdwellers, not the same as an Uplander at all. Goblins and kobolds have quite a big overlap in this game. Where are my parents? Patriarch, where are they? No! The kobolds are cuter though. Mother, father. Cook for the furnace, you monster! How could you? Aye, we are but servants of the Lord of Crags. We are his, and he may drink of our blood and partake our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers. No, Alice, not yet. I understand, Patriarch, I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate, your suffering. No, that's... I added that. You would do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver from despair, whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But you have single-minded pursuit of the objective. You have brought suffering to your own kith and kin. I fucking love saying kith and kin. It's his favourite. You have sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course. Cease your attempts to summon your god, and work with us together to build a lasting peace. Another peace to be abandoned by the Overdwellers' convenience. Oathbreakers, all of you. Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. Etc. You take and you take and you take. And when you have had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last until you grow hungry again. And when we dare to defend ourselves, you declare this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our god drains the land of ether and brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear no more lies from you and yours, Overdweller. You've ruined your own lands, you'll not ruin ours. I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Say something, please, please. Aww. Please. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Isn't he going to hypnotize everyone who doesn't have the echo? I've forgotten what that process is called. Oh, he's not nice at all. Seven, I did not know he had a bitey belly. Oh no, he's just got... doesn't have a bitey belly. He's got a loincloth on. For no, leave him to me. But what about the echo? I thought we couldn't... nobody but me could fight them because of the echo. We must away. Oh, they're teleporting everyone away. Good squirrel. No, he left his summon there. Oh, I get, yeah, it's a summon. Oh, I'm sorry, Gabu. But 12, how could I be so foolish? Should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what we would like to find. His anguish and despair served to birth a primal, just as surely as would its supplications of the faithful. Worse, being born of such tumultuous emotion is in this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. If we've caused one cause for optimism is while many crystals were present, they represented but a fraction of quantity intended for the summoning ritual, meaning the Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a primal. The longer we leave him to bleed the land of Ether, the stronger he will grow. Should Titan be permitted to leave Ongomero, more lives will be lost. Maelstrom will rally their troops and the cycle will continue. Now if you know what must be done, you must face the Lords of Crag once more. Okay, my friend. I'm going to say, it looks like that timer has been there for 11 minutes. When you're finished with the primal look for us and camp overlook, I'll be expecting you. So... the beast that mourned at the heart of the mountain. Do I have to go in here? I don't understand what our actual quest is. Yeah, but what is the actual quest? Game? Game, you need to tell me what the quest is. Like, if it's there, it's fine. You just, but tell me if it's that. Oh, well, apparently we're doing Containment Bay. I'll take it. It's something we need to do anyway. I was going to say, probably a stupid idea to leave the queue. We have our second of the Warring Triad.
I leave the goddess in your capable hands. Just watch out for her worshippers.
Scales of justice. Oh, it's a face. Sophia.
The unenlightened come.
Okay, we seem to be doing reasonably well.
Know you the full weight of death.
I don't want to know the full weight of death. It seems like a bad thing. I've all went to the other side. Okay, it's fine. I interpreted it correct, but I did go to the complete other side than everyone else. Yeah, sorry, I went blank there because I don't know what to say about the design. I simultaneously like it, and it is also what's the phrase, horny on main, but it does look goddessly, and I appreciate the goddess already had a design they vaguely have to adhere to. What's the demages? Oh, we need to fight one first. And then two. I think it's because, like, Final Fantasy has a tone it consistently aims for, and like it gets away with more stuff because of that.
I would know the weight of your souls.
You know, and everyone gets to dress up their own characters as they want. You know. Oh, I don't think I quite understood that mechanic.
You bring equilibrium.
Except,
Tip back the balance.
I tell you what, let's get him back into that and continue my thoughts. Alright, basically, it's because, like, it's not that she's just not very well dressed. I'm sort of like, that's fine. It's that, like, it also felt... it's that her clothes were, like, tight on her, if that makes any sense. It was the legs I was thinking of. Okay, fuck. Anyway, it's fine. Like,
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
not actually complaining, I'm just remarking on it. It seemed a little, I don't know, smuttier than usual. Like, if you think about, like, Shiva's design, I'm sure there are plenty of people that dislike Shiva's design in this game as well. But, yeah. Oh, fuck, I was not out of that. Thank you, Taco Fiend. Damn, I'm gonna immediately die again. Oh, there's second demiurge is here. It feels like we're struggling, to be honest. Might be why this took a while to load. Nope, never mind. It's just that I was hitting the wrong person at the end. I mean, she's literally in a bikini and long legs. But like, there's more to it than that. There's a giant head on the ground with the balance. It's just like... Anyway. Got us no more. Well done. Once Krell and Uncle Hai have rejoined us, we may safely depart. One thing yet puzzles me, however, how did Sophia's servants come to wake from their slumber? I believe we have the answer to that. We discovered the remains of the Garlean soldier in an adjacent sector of the containment facility. 'Tis like that fool ventured too close to Sophia during the Empire's previous incursion, was enthralled for his troubles. No reminder if anywhere needed, as it's the incalculable threat posed by these beings. Goddess would not even have been conscious when she claimed the man's will, yet his mistake granted her the means to release her servants, which would result in her own liberation had we not been on hand to intervene. To wonder that the Icon's pawn was capable of so effectively manipulating the facility's containment systems, how came he by such rarefied knowledge? That too is easily explained. During our investigations, Quill discovered a subtle flaw in one of the mechanisms which held the goddess in check, a flaw which had plainly been added intentionally. Upon examining the facility's records of the period, we were able to piece together the story. It was a time towards the end of the Third Astral Era, when the peoples of Mericidia faced extinction at the hands of the Allagan Empire. Sophia, a being of incomparable cunning, was said to have communicated certain plans to her servants through the medium of the trusted Oracle. Following the Oracle's instructions, they duly conspired with the rebel faction within Allag, who we believe agreed to tamper with the prison intended for Sophia, when the goddess and others who chanced to capture captured, though we suspect this had always been their plan. Indeed, the prison was situated at the heart of Allag. We think they intended to attack the city from within, and would merely have had to wait for the rebels to exploit the weaknesses in their confines. The conspiracy's dealings with the Mericidians were exposed before that could enact their plot, and were summarily executed. Seems the flaw itself remained undiscovered, however, and might have remained until the days had it not been for the actions of the Archbishop and subsequently the Garleans. Cannot help but wonder what might have come to pass had their scheme been successful. Mayhap the answer lies in the prophecy. Krill hath the right of it. Its the word may be deciphered as thus. The cursed Paul speak of Sophia's prison from which she was supposed to emerge at the agreed hour. The Worm King, meanwhile, can be none other than great Bahamut himself, yet a prisoner whom the goddess did intend to unleash upon Allag to set right the scales of justice. Foolhardy plan. Had it come to fruition, the two of them would surely have raised the realm. Naught would have been spared in the devastation, the Mericidians' homeland included. The icon, we've already gone on record saying the icons aren't real, though. They're just made from the dreams of people. I mean, the damage they wreak is real. But, like, what's the difference between an ancient icon? Is that different? Because Bahamut specifically is not the real Bahamut. Their home already stood on the brink of... Like, that's, like, massively the plot of Heaven's Sword. That was me trying to get rid of the noise. Mayhap they wished for naught else but to purge the poison of Allag with primal fire. The tale teaches us that even the greatest of man's creations may yet be brought low by a single act of treachery. Allagans were forced to place their trust in technological bondage. Shackles such beings is to delay the inevitables, not save their total destruction, self-fears. The menace now. Let us return to the Rising Stones and consider the final step of the most needful task. Which is presumably the next quest, and I don't have to do that for this expansion. Nor the next. Threat posed by the facility is far greater than you imagine, Orange, and one not limited to the icons themselves. Sophia, remaining servants must be put down. Who the fuck are you? Another sphere. Deactivating status chamber support systems will result in subject termination until identification code continue. And be like, welcome, Chris. Chris? Identification ID code accepted, subject terminated. I mean, that means you're from ancient Allag, surely. You're another robot. What does P1T6 mean? Okay, but if I go there, it's just going to tell... What is it that I have to do? No, I do have to do that one. Is he even on here? Naval Hard. Naval Extreme. So yeah, it's not any of those. So what the fuck are we doing? Maybe I couldn't do it because I was already in the queue and it will show me properly in a second. Naval Hard, Naval Extreme. I'm gonna get my phone because I don't understand what to do. Oh, it just wants me to do Titan on hard. Okay, yeah. I just read on the right of the screen. Sit up. That's pretty weird. But okay, I think I've already done that, but. I guess they're doing it for plot reasons. Let me do it on Extreme then, you dickheads. Did that ages ago. It's a level 50 thing. Just let me do any of the navals. I guess canonically this is the second time we fought him. Go to the Rising Stones. Let's go to the Rising Stones via a method that's less dumb. It is almost midnight. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Extreme probably didn't exist. And you probably picked up a quest too early. Archon Ishtola mentioned there was a matter that he wishes to discuss. Well, mightn't I have... You'll forgive me if I seem curt, but I would settle an account with our young friend. While conducting a final sweep of Sophia's containment facility, we discovered all of her remaining thralls had perished in their status chambers. Was this your doing? I chose to act upon the knowledge revealed within the tombstone. We acquired true purpose of the prisons is far more horrifying than we first assumed. Elegans was not simply observing the icons siphoning away their energies, they were conducting experiments in preparations for a far more ambitious project. If you recall, both the Fiend and the Goddess were imprisoned within massive spherical structures. These spheres were prototypes which paved the way for the successful creation of an artificial body. Fuck it, we're doing it, Alexander. You speak of Dalamud. Icon's caves unmistakably be the same sign of the Red Moon. To be plain, the research facility contains seeds for calamities which might feasibly be visited upon chosen target. Eliminating one of them necessitates the destruction of the goddess' slumbering falls. It is a tasteful task fitting of one such as the Warrior of Light. Thus, I did it to resolve. Fuck! I did. Fuck! Never mind. It's easily clicked through that one. And this is better. In fact, I get like hard mode. Oh, look at this. It was teased, so I need a hello button. I keep saying it and then I keep not doing it. We've got like 9 more days of this. I'm going to try and book Monday off as well. John, sing the song. Oh yeah, did I level up? He's doing Mega Holy. Everyone's running over there. Oh, it's like a cool version of this song. Judgment! Do you know my name? It's Judgment, boy! John, do you want to do like that move there? No, I don't, because it's really annoying for me to... you look like the little towels in the back. One of them. Oh, you return in time for the song. Oh, it's gotten larger. the judgment protocol. I already received judgment from the other lady. It has no effect. Oh no, it does have effect. Oh, we've proven ourselves worthy. Verdict of history is... That's a really clever move. I really like that. They did the cutscene. They taught us that it will do a big fucking laser. And they expected us to remember it. I really appreciate that mechanic. Especially compared to the ones you just can't fucking get. I'm at an angle anyway. Nope, I just took a bunch of damage. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Didn't expect him to teleport. He's opening up his time gate. Shit. Oh, well, people in different realms. Thank you. Ooh, somebody should do their limit break. Somebody did. A heavy shot happened. Oh, I could have done that then. I'm gonna stand away from the people with the lasers on. Lovely. Sins of the Creator. Oh, a title for the episode. Wonderful. Yeah. Turns out you just had to hit him hard enough. Troy Alexander needing that. Okay, but I need the rest. Okay, I'll commend you, but I want that toy. Bim, 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 bim. Oh, I managed to get everything. But did I get the toy? I did. No, not yet. Actually, no, I have to, don't I? Let's finish out the plot. Do not disappoint, old friend. The path to the control room is clear. Everyone follow me. The flow of ether to the core must be stopped. Pray, lend us your strength one more time, child. Shaking. Is it just because the cat likes to topple things, and it's just the cat? When Quick Thinks winds back time, doings of Uplanders will be undone, history will be rewritten, and Illuminati will rule over New World Order. If you think we can take round rocks from us, you're welcome to try. No, they're not welcome to try. Don't say that, Biggs. Foolish Uplanders, knowing of the Enigma Codex are not known to just one. The damn thing's responding to him. Why the fuck were you kidnapping her then? Uplanders are slow seeing. Quick Thinks needed. Got the girl from the beginning. Well, why the fuck did you take her? When the final core is activated and Alexander fully awakens, its power will be such that it can entirely consume any who sought to control it. You are too craving to risk your own life, so you had no choice. Oh, I see. Fine. Shoot him. There's no reason to not immediately shoot him mid. Treasure hunter, but treasure hunter is too slow coming. Future is chosen. Paul's eluded fool. You never did work it out, did you? The future doesn't choose us. We choose the future. Don't know what that means, but go you. Cold. No, child. So the knowledge of the Enigma Codex allowed you to disable the call. Power stores are depleting rapidly without a steady supply of ether. It's only a matter of time before the whole thing grinds to a halt and fades away. Roundrocks is glad to see the treasure hunter safe, but how is treasure hunter sneaky hiding from Illuminati? I don't know. There was a great shaking and I was thrown from my feet into some dark, cramped place. I must have lost consciousness because I don't remember anything until a few moments ago. Sounds like you had a nice nap in a rubber chute. What matters if you're safe, and with that, I think we can declare this operation a success. No, that's just a weird note to leave on. Surely. Okay, what happens if I leave this place then? It is midnight. But obviously because of the cola I'm going to be awake a little... Yeah, okay, there's still more plot here. It would seem my work here is done. Let's take our leave. No, there's cat business. Obviously cat business. It's very stealthy for something with a bell on. Damn it all, didn't we kill that bastard? That's why you always got to double tap. Psst, negative, quick things better built, own body made stronger, ordinary gobby. Quick things not unmade by simple flesh wound. Better built 7 hells. That's not a mask, it's his face. He's more Mercana than Goblin. Okay, so the when I said Darth Vader, I apparently had tapped into what they were doing. Oh, Alexander, Lord of Steel and Whirlycogs, outspread wings of time, let ignorant and unworthy... Oh, that's why it's time travel, because cogs. Feel divine judgment. Isn't it interesting? Because why cogs? Because watches have cogs. Therefore, time. Codex responds, he means to return to the past. Is surely turning off and on constantly not a great idea generally. Access denied. What means this? With glow, Alexander's refusing to obey commands. So I'm pissed off all this fucking about. Psst, Alexander, junk brain machine. Quick Things is chosen one. Tongue flaps of Quick Things must be obeyed. But seem Alexander has achieved what simple flesh wound could not. Quick Things permanent deactivation. Quite how and why is less clear. If I didn't know better, I'd say the machine had a mind of its own. Oh, because of the dude inside. The ghost in the machine. Meow. Why didn't you help, like, a while back? Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy 10. Forgot, yeah. Diane, my love, could it truly be... Like, I was gonna... when I said city inside the thing, I was talking about Sin, and I forgot that Sin also has a person controlling it. You were in there all this time, weren't you? Watching over me, keeping me safe? Did he just blink twice, bugging me? The machine's actually talking to her. So his soul really was in the palm of this whole time. Chief, is that even possible? Chief, explain souls. Oh, I think that's beyond the realm of, you know, the discipline of engineering. Core without the codex to bridle its power, its reach is out of control. What's the cat gonna do? He drinks the ether like no primal I've ever known. We must stop it, lest Eorzea be bled dry. Finally, I see why you summoned me to this place. Isn't it my love? Nobody's going to stop her from sacrificing herself then. Thank you for guiding me here then. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to press that. Why are they all really poor at guessing what people are about to do? I saw that shit coming from a mile away. Weird. My friends, leave this place. Leave now. Fear not, Alexander will trouble you no longer. So did the cat just not like goblins? My love, what is this place? How best to put it, we stand inside the mechanical simulation calculated and projected by the device. The heart of the Colossus, one might equally say it is a dream that Alexander dreams. And what of our companions, are they? The fate was not mine to change mid. All that came to pass did so for a reason. History is as it was, as it should be, free of paradoxes that spelled its undoing. From this place unfettered by mortal construct of time, Alexander looks upon the past, present and future, seeing infinite possibilities. I see what it sees and feels what it feels, the perfect machine born from yearnings of an ideal world. And it was like, yeah, let's fuck about with goblins for a while. If you could see the world, we've seen a world in which Illuminati ruled history with an iron fist. Every nation brought under its yoke, a world which Alexander spread wide the wings of time and swept the lesser moons from the heavens, averting the calamity. Alexander dreams of all realities imaginable, and all realities mathematically computable, and in the end reached a single logical conclusion. It would change nothing, and it would raise itself from existence. But why? Because there's at least 3 more expansions after this, and shit gets weird. Time-travelling castle. Alexander possesses the power to travel through time and space, shape history for the better, but such power comes at great cost. The sheer quantity of ether consumed to process means Alexander itself would mayhap not immediately but inevitably bring ruin to this world. Perfect machine, the supreme manifestation of logic and science, deemed its own existence a threat. Wasn't that a beautiful idea? That some like it would go, wow, shit, I'm a terrible idea. Yeah. And so chose to do nothing, to leave history untouched and the future in the hands of man and all its imperfections. Such was Alexander's divine judgment. Why am I here? Time will come when the fate of the world is placed in the hands of one warrior, for reasons hidden to me. Alexander's like, wow, you probably shouldn't know that. Why? Because you'll tell the girl. And the girl's trapped in here with you. From the future, 104 remains shrouded in history, beyond even Colossus' ability to calculate, somehow. And yet Alexander chose to believe in that woman and the light within her. Met that woman, my love. I believe in her too. Just magical god castle was just like getting great vibes from this bunny lady. Gonna erase myself from existence now. There was but a single time Alexander was spurred into action, not to change history but to preserve it. Summoning of the Colossus and the events that followed had potentially disastrous consequences for a reality fabric strained to accommodate an infinite number of potential futures separated nary by a thread. Were the wings of time to fall into the hands of the Illuminati, the repercussions would have been dire. Indeed, history would have been rewritten over and over again, time bleeding at the land of the ether, and in the end the Colossus would usher in another calamity. To prevent the tragedy, preserve the circle of time, as it's already been set in motion. Alex set forth a humble servant to do its bidding. Cat. Oh, it's a robot cat! Clockwork Coral, an eternal child, to gently nudge history back into its proper path. Okay. And it did. That's how it did. One task remains. One tusk remains. Having become one with the horn, the core is well nigh indestructible. It would only regrow itself till it bled the world dry, so we must heed Alexander's wish and seal it away, far from the reach of man. You know, until we have to do this fight on a hard mode and extreme. They can't... Oh, we'll wipe itself from existence. But there's the horn that we could just bring it back with. Close pocket of space-time, fraction of an instant that will repeat in perpetuity for all eternity. This is where the core must go, and us with it. Kind of sucks that you had to come in here. Don't you see, my love? We're already there, and coming here. To you, I've closed the circle of time. I'm all but certain of it. When I accepted the horn all those years ago, the man who gave it to me said that the power to grant any wish, and so, as I took it in my hand, I prayed and prayed with every ounce of my will, that my one true desire in my heart, to be with you forever. Ah, you didn't think out one through, did you? First argument in infinity space, you'd be like, oh, fuck. I can't even slam the door. It's just a plane that goes on forever. I'm gonna walk for 40 minutes. Round rocks back in Idylshire with the chief, everyone's safe and sound, except for Mid, that is. The poor lass always had a flavour of dramatic, thinks she throw herself into the core. Sleeping by baby ever since. The gobbo's fine. Take a closer look at the barrier now, if it's time standing still. Yeah. Lovely. Why do you have more quests? Okay, that's got to be a hard mode. I'm going to leave that. I do have to try and do the naval heart. It's such a weird choice. Like, let me do... I don't think I'm going to get in, because that's going to be like a really annoying... It says 6 minutes, though. Back to the Rising Stones. It is 12:10. How long have I been streaming? Dreaming of streaming. Oh yes, 3 hours. So any time I can actually pause any time, and it would cut reasonably well. But wouldn't it be nice to finish this quest line? That's no, John. Someone kick me out of my mind. So, oh yeah, no, I was going to say I didn't look up the Huguenots. I just remembered where I remembered it from, and I said that on stream already. Bloody Huguenots. We're gonna have to give that up. Oh, fuck. No! I accidentally closed it. I didn't mean to do that. That's... exit the cutscene so I can accept. Alright, I missed a bit of plot there, but... Oh, I can't even use half my moves because it's like a level 50 fight. Shit. That was embarrassing. I can't remember what we do with those. Oh, John, you don't do that then. Fuck. That's embarrassing. The first death is like a good accident to have. But like immediately dying afterwards is really dumb. Well, they seem to be confident enough to just keep fighting. Staying away from the bumps this time. Yeah, I get the mechanic. Why would you press any buttons that aren't that? Well, it might last more than 9 seconds. Well, now somebody's dead and they can't be brought back because I was brought back twice probably. That's fine. Bow of Crags. Awesome. Cool. I'll leave that coffer because I already want something. That bow, of course. But now we have the Bow of Crags. Ooh. Looks fucking silly, but it's a new design. Okay. Not yet. Okay, so I missed a bit of plot there, probably this one. Okay. Is that the plot? Okay, that seemed to have done it, so yeah. We're only level 61 still, so... My eyes are now starting to hurt, which means I am to sleep pretty soon. But I'm curious at how far through I am. But my phone is upstairs, and my book does not appear to be nearby either. Also, we should not be using this bow. But, there she is. Did I not tell you she would return safe and sound? Deed is done then. Titan is no more. It's good. There's been enough tragedy this day. It's been like a since we gained. Give him a hug. We believe that he can hear us, but he's made no attempt to respond. He's certainly still in shock, but cannot discount the possibility he's succumbed to the primal's influence. How should that prove to be the case? Must be put to death like any other fall, such as the Alliance's policy, yes? You have the right of it, but we must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared that his sales followers were beyond reason, and many since laid down their arms and accepted Ishgard's peace. But we can watch, wait, and pray. I think this might be the last one. Beneath a star-filled sky. There is naught to be gained from dwelling on an eventuality over which we have no control, much less one which may never come to pass. Let us tend to more immediate matters, informing the Commander Titan's demise. Certainly be the glad of the news would be so kind to break it. Do you break good news? Break is a word that has like 10 different meanings in Final Fantasy as well. Because it means to turn into stone. Because you can limit break as well. And you can, you can break bar. To break your health bar is to make it bigger. Like, you sight for sore eyes. When the others came back without you, I feared the worst, but they said you had matters well in hand. All settled in then, I'm glad to hear it, but not half as glad as my men will be believing me. Okay, if this is one last quest line, then it could be really long. Regardless of whether or not he was summoned properly, a primal, and there ain't no soul in Maelstrom that hasn't lost a friend to one. Don't get me wrong. Let's see if my watch will give me the correct answer. What is the final quest to soul surrender?
Here's what I found.
What is the final quest to the Final Fantasy XIV expansion, Soul Surrender?
I found this on...
Okay, it's like the watch can't do that. It needs to open up a page properly, and it can't. Beneath a filled sky. Sorry, it might be a reference. Final Fantasy XIV main scenario quests.
Here's what I found.
I'm seeing if it will open up on my watch. Nah, it's too complicated a page. That's a shame. Don't get me wrong, we're all prepared to do our part, but we weren't so naive as to think we'd live to tell the tale. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that, which my friend sounds to me like cause for celebration now. I know you lot have places to be, but why not stay the night? To honour to raise a glass to triumph return of Titan's Bane.
Who goes there?
It is me, Bun.
Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences, yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me.
Isn't he in Bahamut? Well, didn't you see him? Isn't he alive?
Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos.
Sea of cows.
My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled Grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not?
Plonk.
Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger.
Happy Bunny.
Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard.
Well, all three of them are true. But I'll start with Estinian and Isel, shall I?
Gods! They must have been at each other's throats from dawn till dusk. I dare say you managed to keep the peace, though. Merely being in the presence of the Warrior of Light is surely enough to shame anyone into behaving. The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on. for the sake of those we hold dear.
Okay, maybe it's just this long cutscene. Boy of Dark. Wait, do they have dark crystals? Oh, was he the guy they mentioned in the other
To
plot
what
line?
end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Acting!
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine.
You talk like another
I
person that
foresee
we know.
only greater difficulties ahead.
Foresee? Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course.
Oh, you're Charlian.
For the power to invoke the ardour belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
And they made sure to talk about Oriange as well, right before this cutscene. They name-dropped him.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
What's the Arda?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not
Yeah.
wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
I told you it was from Charlia. I'm actually understanding some of the plot. I feel like a simple although he did tell us this.
Very well. Draw her out. We'll make it quick.
Are you their
It
dad?
shall be done.
Are you the in-between? Are you the twins' dad?
What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands? Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness. Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
Well, he's definitely from Charlian. Right, let's hand in this quest and I hope that's the End of the plot. Either way, Reese, I should end this stream anyway after this. Good night's rest. I'm hoping to get one after this. Then I'll have interesting news to spare. Apparently, the course of respective investigations both came across crates that had born Age Guardian seals. To seem someone in the capital has been very busy. Accordingly, the Temple Knights have launched full-scale investigations, so Emmerich believes it's only a matter of time before the culprit's found. We'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, it seems only prudent to look into the recent activities of the other tribes, in case they are too flush with Ishgardian crystals, and that in mind I suggest we pay Orange another... Wait, where's Alice say? She was here a moment ago. Kaboo! Okay, we're not quite done. We're not quite done. We're not quite done. We're not quite done. John, we're not quite done. Fine, Kaboo. Then we can be done. John, we're not quite... I don't know what I'm doing. John, we're not quite done. We're not quite... No, we're never quite done. It was better deeper. John is looking for his friend Gabbo. Got the gift to the Gab. Let me guess, it's time to leave, isn't it? My apologies for disappearing again. If it's any consolation, I've already packed my things. How is he? Brother Commander Blodin, something tells me that you're not solely here out of the concern for his welfare. To answer your question, there's been no change. He will not speak or eat. I'm not even sure if he slept. If he did, it would seem none the better for it. He just shuffles about with the same expression on his face. You will look after him, won't you, Commander? Treat him with every kindness. He's still in there, I know it. Beneath the anguish and despair, he's still fighting with all his heart. He deserves to be given a chance until he comes back to us, till we know for certain of what has become of him. Aye, you needn't worry. If he hadn't risked his neck to warn us and help you secure the part of the crystals, we could have turned out the damn sight worse than we did. We'll not soon forget that, nor will the Maelstrom Command. I'm so sorry, Kaboo. I truly am. Should never have been made to, and I know I can't possibly understand. Mayhap there is nothing I can do nor say. The pain, the anger, the helplessness. Hold fast to the memories of better times and remember them as they were. And when it hurts so much your heart fills, fit to burst, let it burst, fill you up with your love for them and never ever forget. Come along, little one. Yay! I remember them. And you, Alice. He does have the gift of the Gaboo. The fifth sister, your words have reached him. In time he will recover. And those who orchestrated these events will be made to answer for their crimes. Standing up! I never could agree with that. 1,000 times over. 1,000 times over, aye. There will be a reckoning. Go away, sparkly. Oh, but I don't have any more tickets. No. Just let me teleport there. I have no more tickets. Fuck. You bastard. I know I could just, like, fly over there quite easily, but... There's a reason they gave us the ticket. Maybe there was something in my bag that I missed. Oh, before I forget... that's a new one. having to do this flight again. It's not so bad because we don't visit here very often, but still. It's a robot cat. Sorry, it's just like my brain is just like it's a robot cat. It's glad tidings, O Gomer, my friends, by the grace of the 12, and your most valiant efforts, the people of Limson are meant to may rest easy. I should like to think so, though we failed to prevent Lord Cranks from manifesting. We did succeed in weakening him, enabling our friend to dispatch him before the warrior's darkness make matters worse. 'Twas by no means an unmitigated success, but will have to suffice. Let me speak of another matter, one which waiteth heavy on my lady's mind. As thou didst request, I sought the Gurnd oracles, so that we might better understand the aims of the warriors of darkness. Though their copious use of allegory defieth any single interpretation, the oracles paint a most disturbing picture, one of worlds parallel to our own, yet apart, yet linked, reduced to ruin with every humble calamity. 7 times have they succeeded, then of 10 and 3, only 6 worlds remain. Aye, all is as Lady Minfilia spake unto thee. We could be Orianji's brother, you know. As for what becometh of these reflections, when they in the saucer rejoined, frail flesh undone in umbral fires, each soul surrendereth to a call to flow unto the endless sea, there to endure as one and none. That doesn't rhyme. Then, if the warriors of darkness succeed, everyone in the world will die? In essence, aye. The verse speaketh of the reunification of the flesh and subsequent return to the life stream. That just popped. I'm glad it survived all this time, but it did just pop. However, this fate may yet be preferable to the alternative, for it the first were to fall to the transcendent light in the manner the warriors of darkness described. It would give way to the void, where none may know entire life or death, either life or death. Far better to die, they reason, for in death there is life, the essence of a soul which returneth to the source, may be born anew, saved. Such, at least, is their belief, I surmise. If it is true, then gods, nobody should ever have to make such a choice. Ere we speak further on this subject, I would share with thee another recent discovery. 'Twould seem that several sizable shipments of crystals have been delivered to the hands of certain Alamegan parties. Alamegan, strange. You believe this is the work of the same Ishgardian smugglers who supplied the beast tribes? I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, unless thou wonder at their motive, I would remind you the Aasians did attempt to bring about the summoning of Ralga. Yes, they did. The individuals who took the receipt of these shipments, refugees belonging to the group devoted to the cause of Alamegan liberation, may also interest thee to know that their Ishgardian suppliers appear to be none other than the remnants of Elaine Roral's network of spies. Elaine. Surely you jest, and yet it is not surprising, bereft of leadership and hunted by the Alliance. Can one imagine such villains being desperate enough to conspire with the Aasians, assuming they even know or care who their new employers are? All of which is irrelevant even. Forgive me, I must seek out the resistance group which received the crystals without delay. I have Alice. Will you come with me to Little Alamigo? Yes, of course, but I'd like to hear what they have to say for themselves firsthand. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. May the light be your guiding key. I know, Alice, Naive, are you free listening? Good, I have tidings. Fucking hell, this scene is never going to end, is it? Temple Knights raided the smuggler's warehouse less than an hour ago. Cursory interrogation of the prisoners yielded confirmation that they were employee. I hope you're sitting down. Man in black robes. And you have them, the crystals too. A few remained at eye, regrettably, but it seemed they dispatched one final shipment in the hours before we struck. It was bound for Little Alamigo. We were told it was received by the members of the local resistance group. Since Sir Emmerich's men are no longer in need of my services, I have mind to head that way. As do we, by happy coincidence, we learned the shipments a few moments ago, making one of ours completely pointless. And here was I was thinking I might be able to be one step of the warrior of light and our little helpers. Wait a moment, there is more, and I defy you not to be surprised by this revelation. The leader of the Ishgardian smugglers is formerly the employee, yes, we knew this as well. Once again, thank God, I fear I must inform you that Okay, with who else have you shared this information? About the smugglers? No one. As I think I mentioned, the raid was less than an hour ago. I was planning to contact Estola next, but there was someone else that you would have to notify first. No, there isn't. It's just really suspicious that we both got that. Is it a trap? I'm assuming this is a trap. Like... Oh, really? There's more to this plot? One of the world's got to... It's twice now that we've sought Orion J's aid, and twice she's treated him as if he was a stranger. The Archon was one of the Grandfather's most dedicated pupils. Spent as much time as the Levelier, I don't know how to pronounce, as stayed as we did. He's practically a member of the family. Truth be told, I struggled to recall the day from my childhood when I did not see the three of them laughing together. If this continues, I may have to raise the matter later, though. Little amigo awaits. Do we really have to go to... I do need to go to sleep. Give me a second. I'm going to see if this is the last one as well. Thank you very much. I'm afraid I'm disappearing. I need to sleep. And it turns out I'm nowhere near the end of this quest line. There's like at least 4 more quests to go. So instead I'm going to go sleep because it is almost 1 AM. Thank you very much for watching. I'm back and now I'm disappearing again. I've been John Stocked. I've been having a Final Fantasy XIV Heaven's Sword adventure. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Probably Saturday. Won't be Friday. Because I've got... This office is having their summer Christmas party. So I've got to survive that. Farewell. Thank you for watching.